Hey everybody, what's up? I better turn that fan off. This is my heating. We got it set to 23. It's really cold today because it's really loud, I think, on the video. Konbanwa. Good evening. How are you? I really need to improve the lighting. I know it's like it gets really dark in here, and you probably just can't see me. Although some of you wouldn't complain about not being able to see me. I'm sure some of you watch my videos because not much happens, like a podcast, and just have the volume on. And I mean, you don't really have to watch, except every now and then I hold cool things up at the camera, and then you'd miss it. Strawberry cake Kit Kat, oishii yo. Oh, and I was talking about gyunu. This is the pineapple flavor. I just finished this one. Oh, I dropped that on my computer. Empty. But yeah, I'm gonna film a vlog somewhere else in the apartment soon, just to change the scenery. And I'm getting my couch on Saturday, so I will do the apartment vlog before the end of the year. A lot of you are wanting to see what it's like in my new place, and that's cool. And I will get that video up. So thanks for being patient. This is going to be hopefully a relatively quick vlog. Yeah, I always say that, never is. About Facebook and social sites, social networks. I haven't seen that movie, by the way. I really want to. It hasn't played here in Japan yet. Here's a weird, interesting side fact. My ISP is now in Japan, but my language of preference on most websites is, of course, still English. When I go to the IMDB, the Internet Movie Database, most of the site is in English, but any movie title that's been translated into Japanese, it defaults to the Japanese title. So instead of Transformers, for instance, it's Transformers, or Harii Pottâ and Nazo no purinsu for the one before this. That's not Deathly Hallows. That's the Mystery Prince. No, what was anyway? You know what I'm talking about. So social network is Sôsharu, nettowâku, whatever. Anyway, weird digression there. I don't know why. So if you know things about things like that, please tell me. So I'm on Facebook for not fairly often. Well, maybe once a day. I check in. It's a good way to stay connected to people back in the States. A lot of people are on it. I'm sure most of you are on Facebook. It's huge. Twitter, these types of things. I haven't done Foursquare. I got the new phone, which I told you about, which has like Mixi and some of the Japanese equivalents of all these sites. Haven't delved into those. But I wanted to kind of keep my Facebook, somewhat private, so I can post, photos and stuff, because I can't really do that here on YouTube or on my blog. It's set to friends only, etc. type of thing. But people wanted to like join and follow me, and I get requests all the time, and I click mutual friends, and it's like Hiko Simon and Busan Kevin and other people, other J vloggers, and that's great. I appreciate that. So I just set up a page. It's called Myargonauts on FB, Facebook, and if you want to come along, if you're on Facebook, say more than YouTube, I try to go on there every time I post a video and put up a link. So maybe it'll be in your feed and you'll see that there's a new video up, etc. Feel free to join. I think all you have to do is click like, and then you'll be logged in there and get updates that way. It's not. I just got taken to task on a website like a Japan discussion board for having the page at all. It's not an ego thing or anything. It's just a way for people on a social network to stay connected and get updates if that's what you want to do. Maybe you're on Facebook more than YouTube, and so they give you options as I set up the page, and so like it's like run an ad to promote this page, and I'm like, what, really? Run an ad? Do you have to pay? And so I wanted to find out about it. So I did it for a day. You can set the parameters. It runs for a week, 2 weeks, 1 day, 2 days. So I did it for a day and just clicked a bunch of the defaults, and I think it ended up costing me like $2.60. But honestly, a bunch of people came by and hit like and joined the page, I guess. But it got cut and pasted and put on I Think I'm Lost, which is a message board, and they were just giving me crap about it. And they don't like me much over there anyway. Of course, their most common, attack is, he's fat. Yeah, thanks. Like that's real biting criticism. Um, some of the troll boards are just kind of amuse me. I go over there every now and then, and I get a lot of he's fat, he's old, he's a lifer. It's like you can come and you can enjoy Japan, but if you enjoy it for more than say 2 or 3 years, you're pathetic for some reason. Um, but guys, I don't care what they say because everybody on the internet's entitled to their opinion, and most of them just want to make fun of something or be negative or be cynical. And you guys know that's not what this channel is about. I get enough good emails. I just got a bunch this week that balance out all the other crap and the negative stuff. So no worries. The other thing though is if you come to the Myargonauts on Facebook page and you have questions, that might be a good place to leave a question. And then I can answer it there so other people might see it. Because a lot of you PM me, and I do my best. And most of you know if you've asked me a question in the past, I've gotten back to you within a few days. And I try to give you a good answer. But the problem is, I get asked the same question so often you wouldn't even believe it. I swear to God, like this week, I must have been asked 7 or 8 times, do you really need a degree to go on jet? Really? What kind of degree? Does it have to be English? I'm so tired of this question you wouldn't even believe it. There's a basic lack of any research if you ask that question, and or like a disbelief, like really you have to have the degree. Yeah, you do. And then I get all the time without identifying where they're from, or obviously I've done this, I've ranted about this before without telling me your name. They'll say, can it be this kind of degree or that kind of, I don't know what kind of degrees there are out there. All I know is what we call a 4-year degree. You have to go to a real college. It can't be a junior college. It can't be this. But in Britain, maybe it's a 3-year degree. In New Zealand, maybe it's a 2.57 degree. I don't know what it's called where you're from, but it needs to be a full Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor's of Science. It can be in any subject field. I get that a lot. But to be honest, you know what? Oh God, this video is already so long. But I'm ranting here. I read a lot of SOPs, and I know that people that sent me an SOP this year, you're going to think this is about you, and it's not necessarily about you. Probably 87% of you, it's not about you. And I read a lot last year too, so it's kind of a mixture of both years put together. But some of you just, not everyone should be a jet. Let's put it that way. Claytonian here on YouTube once said, you know what, I've never offered to give help on SOPs because if you can't write an SOP, you don't deserve to be in jet. And I disagree with that slightly because I think you can offer some advice and help, and obviously I do. But I get some really poor first drafts, and it kind of makes me sad that that's the education system that's producing 21 and 22-year-olds right now who can't write an essay. And I realize some of you are in business and math and science majors where maybe you don't have to write essays a lot, but not everybody is cut out to be a jet. I mean, you do have to teach English, so there should be some basics there. But wow, that was just probably a really mean thing to say. But anyway, okay, Facebook, Myargonauts on Facebook. Do you Twitter? Do you Facebook? Tell me. I have 2 Twitters. I don't do it a lot, but now actually I have a phone that lets me do it really easily. So I might start Twittering more often. I need to get into all this stuff because I'm not really that into it. But I did set up the Facebook page. So if you leave a comment on there, I can give you an answer. Like maybe I can answer this "you need a degree" question, and then other people will see it and not have to ask me that same question. That could be one advantage of the Facebook page. But anyway, I'll leave the link in the description box. Feel free to check it out. If you want to, you can hit the like button. And like I said, Boots on Kevin, Hiko Simon, a lot of us have pages on Facebook. So feel free to join and support other J vloggers. Okay, that's it. Rambling. It's over 10 minutes. Oh, you know, it's funny. This is my last thing. I have iMovie, and I just recorded this in iMovie. Oh, it's going to happen right now. And iMovie, you know, it knows that the limit on YouTube is 10 minutes, even though it's really 10 minutes, 59 seconds. And so when I try to upload this video, which is more than 10 minutes, it won't let me. Even if it's in that other minute gap, which I should put up here because it's letterbox. But obviously I'm a partner. I can talk for another 5 minutes if I wanted to. Yeah, it's lame. There's no override or anything. So now I have to, you know, export the file and do this and do that. And yeah, you probably don't care. You're like, Jason, just put up videos and entertain us. Or what? I don't really entertain, do I? Educate? No. Inform? Maybe I entertain occasionally. I haven't edited a video in a while, and I apologize for that. I do have some footage that I want to put up. I do have some stuff that's going to be better paced and not just me rambling in front of a camera. So look forward to that. If you got to this point in the video, 11 minutes, you know, more power to you. Happy holidays, darn it. Thanks for watching. I should have some more videos up. My brother's coming next week to Japan, but he won't see me until like the 22nd or so. And next week, of course, Tron Legacy. I just watched the original Tron. And now I'm just talking to you like, you know, we're hanging out and enjoying a Cocoa Madeleine together. A mini Madeleine. I love these cookies. Okay. Peace. See you soon. Apartment vlog coming soon. And my next video is going to be about teaching. So if you're interested in ESL or EFL, especially at the college level, watch that next video. 12 minutes. Bye.